Before we get to our next topic, a quick word from Peloton.
You don't want to defend your guy, Eli?
Nope.
We got to get to Peloton.
Let's get to Peloton.
I'm Cody Rourke from Locked On Broncos, and this episode is brought to you by Peloton. Peloton is shaping the future of fitness with the brand new Peloton Cross-Training Tread Plus, powered by Peloton IQ. This is Peloton's most advanced equipment yet, giving you real-time guidance and endless ways to move, whether you're running, lifting, or you're cross-training with your favorite instructors like Alex Toussaint. It's training reimagined to make your workout more personal. Peloton is built for breakthroughs with features that help you plan, stay motivated, and hit peak performance. You can let yourself run, lift, flex, and go while Peloton handles all the rest. Plus, Peloton IQ provides real-time strength coaching, tracking your progress and suggesting weights that challenge you so you can get stronger. Plus, the new movement tracking camera, it counts your reps and corrects your form in real time, making sure every rep is safer and smarter. So let yourself run, lift, flex, push, and go. Explore the new Peloton Cross-Training Tread Plus at onepeloton.com.
It's working. Oh, it's good. All right, guys. We usually do 5 stats for the upcoming game on Friday, but I found some really good stats for this game, and I wanted to do it on Wednesday this week so it can frame some of our discussions later in the week. So we're going to do this today. Dustin, basically I find a couple stats that I think are pertinent to the game at hand,
love it.
And then we're going to discuss some of them. And a lot of these will be framed into conversations later in the week, including one that Coach Ty is going to break down for us on Friday. But the first stat that you guys need to know for this weekend's game against the New England Patriots takes us back to what happened on Sunday against Miami. The Browns ran 52 offensive plays. On those 52 offensive plays, they had an extra lineman. They went in jumbo sets 22 times. It's 40.9% of their offensive plays they used an extra offensive lineman. Now, part of that is David Njoku was out. Regardless, that was the highest single percentage any team has used jumbo sets this entire season. And in those jumbo sets, from those 22 plays, they ran the ball 15 times. Judkins, on those extra lineman runs, 15 rushes, 69 yards, and all 3 touchdowns. So whether it's something we see continue moving forward, whether it's just a result of Njoku being out, we'll find out against New England. But 40.9% of the time against Miami, the Browns brought in an extra offensive lineman, and had some relatively high success doing it against Miami.
It's amazing because obviously the one carry was, 46 yards?
Yes.
So even with the jumbo package, the rest of the time was 14 carries for 23 yards. Tells you how bad the offensive line is for the Browns. Even with an extra blocker, even with an extra lineman, they did a terrible job blocking for him on all but one play, Mike. So you could say the numbers are good, that was successful. I mean, that's really just based on one play. And I say that to knock the line, not to knock Judkins, because he was consistently getting hit in the backfield. Mm-hmm. And the fact that they had 40% of the time in the jumbo package and they still did a terrible job blocking?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, when you go back and watch it, and this is a good thing about going to see the film, there's guys in the backfield. Judkins is just, this is why I'm starting to learn why teams want young running backs, because 9 times out of 10, I think there's like maybe 1 or 2 good offensive lines. I love the way the Lions block it up. Like, they got people that get to the next level. Eagles do a good job with the running game. But most often, you got guys that you need to depend on making people miss. Like, Judkins does not go down on the first tackle. So that's a lot where a lot of his yards is coming from, especially on the goal line. It's like he's getting hit, and he's either spinning off or bouncing it, or guys are coming open free, and he just has enough athleticism to get outside. So yeah, it's not like the Browns' offensive line is moving people off the line of scrimmage. There's really not that much movement up front. It's just the fact that they got somebody back there that has vision. Like, the difference between him and Jerome Ford is like, I don't know, 100,000%. Like, Jerome Ford gets tackled on every hit. He gets tackled on guys that shouldn't bring you down. He just falls down. Like, this is the reason why Judkins is, the focal point of the offense. But the problem is this. You can bring all them linemen in you want. I'm going to tell you this, man. Any good defense coach said, we can stop the run. It's called numbers. We got more numbers than you.
It's a math problem.
And if we got gap integrity and I got a man in each gap, there's nowhere to go. It's just not. It's not going to work. So they're going to force you to throw the football and force you to make reads. But it looks nice against the Dolphins.
I mean, especially because almost every pass, even not that they threw many, is within 5 yards of the line.
Right.
So,
Sure.
I
agree with you. To me, they blocked well on one play, and if you take that play out, his yards per rush it's under. I think it's around
under two.
Under
two.
two.
Yeah.
And so even with the the extra lineman, they blocked that one play up beautifully, and it went for a touchdown. That just goes to show you that with Judkins and a great offensive line, he becomes.
It's crazy.
I'll probably get pushback on this. Saquon Barkley, don't get me wrong, he's a great back. But the difference between Saquon Barkley, Giant style, and Eagle style is the offensive line. I mean, it's that
He
simple.
still had huge numbers when he was healthy.
He did.
Giants,
He did. But to me, he's reaching his
not been
full
good this
potential
year.
now with the Eagles because he's getting holes to run through.
What'd you say, Mike?
He has not been good this year.
Yeah, he's not having a
His
good
numbers
year.
are down from last year.
Way down.
Is he? When you say he's not good, is he not like in the top 10 backs in the league?
I don't think so. Not right now.
Wow, that would surprise
I mean,
me. I haven't
Saquon's
looked.
still incredible. Don't get me wrong, but
Right.
his stats this year are not good. He's
That's interesting.
113 rushes, 365 yards,
wow.
3.2 yard per
That
carry
is
average.
very down for him.
No, like seriously, he's
Hey, they
borderline.
get old. They get old at 26, 27. and
Who's
that's-
leading the league
that's-
in yards per carry? Like
I
for
bet
guys who
Taylor
have a
is. I
decent
would
amount
say
of
Taylor
characters,
is.
decent amount of
Yeah,
rush.
Saquon's 23rd in the league in rushing yards, and he's played every game.
Where's
He missed a
Taylor
game.
on yards per and total?
Jonathan Taylor leads the league in total yards by almost 100.
Yeah, he's great.
And yards per rush for just running backs that have actually had a real amount of carries would be. Do you count Rico Dowdle? Has he had enough carries to count?
I don't
No.
think so. It's only been really two and a
Yeah.
half games.
Then Bijan, who's slightly ahead of Javonte
Bijan's-
Williams, Jonathan
Yeah.
Taylor, and A-Chain. They're all in the exact same
Yeah.
range. 5'4",
Yeah.
5'3", 5'3", 5'3",
Yeah.
5'2". So, all right, this next stat also involves Quinshawn, but it has to do with his greatness versus a defense that's been very, very good against the rush this year. Saquon is averaging 78 rush yards per game. He's reached 50 or more yards in every game he's played except for one. The Patriots, though, in 7 games have not allowed a 50-yard rusher yet.
Not a
This
lot of
is-
50-yard rusher?
Not a lot of. These are the running backs they've played and the total number of rush yards they've had. Genti had 19.
And those are really
A-Chain had
good
30.
backs for the most part.
Jalen Warren had
that's an
47.
impressive
Chuba
stat.
Hubbard had
Yeah.
49. James Cook had 49. Now, Josh Allen had 51 yards. So I do want to point out in the Buffalo game, Josh
No
Allen,
running
the
backs.
quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have not allowed a running back to get 50.
That's a really impressive
Alvin
stat.
Kamara 31 and Tajay Spears had 22. So something's got to give. Judkins 50 plus in 5 of his
Well,
6 games.
give me the over on
Yes.
Judkins Sunday, but that scares me because that's our offense, and that's
Well-
also what they do well.
Go back and look at them quarterbacks. Josh Allen got his 50, so that really don't count. But I'll tell you, what quarterbacks is on that list?
Nobody.
Genti
Well,
and Geno
what
Smith,
quarterback the Browns
A-Chain,
have?
Tua, Warren, Aaron Rodgers,
Okay.
Chuba Hubbard, Bryce
Okay.
Bryce
There's
Young.
no good quarterbacks except for Allen, and then Rodgers is the second best quarterback.
So what they do, like I just said, you think you about to just come in here and run the ball? No, you're not.
Yeah,
we got
you
12 people up here.
Right.
If you want to hit us deep and throw for 350 yards a day, have at it. But
Yeah,
we
I mean,
don't
the
think you're gonna
Patriots
do
are
it.
no doubt going to try to. Judkins is the 100% focus of their defense.
Yeah.
100%.
So let's put some plays in the offense that are passing plays of more than 5 yards.
Well,
If that offense, you need time to go downfield.
Yes.
I think
and you
you
need receivers that can catch
a
the
wide
ball.
receiver
And you
can
need-
run 5 yards in 0.6 seconds.
and you need. And by the way, when you start dropping back, you know what happens? Your tackles are holding. So if you get 1st and 10, or if you got a 10-yard holding penalty for the Browns is a punt.
Punt.
That's a medium
might as well punt on first down and
Like
catch him off guard.
You might as well just go ahead and squib kick. Or you get a holding or false starts. It's crazy. That's 1st and 15. The Browns got a punt.
What
got a
is
lot of those,
Njoku
too.
status for this week? Do we know yet?
Still
practicing
doubtful.
today.
He's-
he
I
is.
thought he was questionable or doubtful yesterday.
He's practicing today.
Oh,
so.
good.
So he'll probably play. There's a good
Got him in
chance.
fantasy. I need to put him back in.
How do you get hurt?
I don't remember
Was
what
it a
his injury
knee?
was.
It was against Pittsburgh. It was a knee, yeah.
Yeah.
He has not been running well.
No, he's slow.
No.
He is
He has lost a
not-
step or
Yes.
two.
Not having a very good year.
I
Four guys
was
in the contract year.
I was watching him run these routes, and I'm like, Hey, man, you going to get on your horse?
It looks like he's pulling a truck.
It's like I'm like, man.
Pulling a truck.
You know what's going to happen, by the
He
way.
is not running well at all.
You know what's going to happen with
They're going to
Njoku.
trade him, but they're not going to get much for him
He's going to end up, Kelsey's going to retire. He's going to sign with Kansas City.
and become the greatest
Well, yeah.
second life
good. Yeah.
tight end ever.
Well, yeah. Well,
That would be that would be a Kansas City move to make. That would be a Kansas City move. Then they'd have Mr. Three Wheels Hunt run in their short yardage situation, and they'd have our old tight end for Kelsey's replacement.
All right, next one does not involve the running game. This goes back to Drake Maye. These next two are also involved with Drake Maye. And so far this season, we know Drake May's been good, but he's been especially good at throwing the deep ball. These are his deep pass rankings according to PFF this season, which quantifies any deep pass as a pass that travels 25 air yards or more. He's 14 of 18 on deep passes this season for a 77.8% completion percentage.
Wow.
That ranks number 1 in the NFL. His 414 yards on those deep passes, so 14 completions, 414 yards. That's the 5th most in the NFL. 5 touchdowns, 2nd most in the league. No picks. Of those 14 completions, PFF has 10 that qualify as big-time throws, 0 turnover-worthy throws. His quarterback rating on those deep passes, a perfect 158.3. And I know PFF's dead, but he is first in the NFL with a perfect PFF rating on deep passes.
Well, in this instance, PFF matches reality.
Yeah.
You can't argue with those numbers.
You see, that right there is the difference between what you can do and what you hope to do. See, when you're throwing the ball 18 times downfield, it's on tape now. So now you can't be just running up there talking about you got to play it even.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're playing them even, we all know this.
He's leaving.
You know what it is, Dustin. There's the option downfield. Those are crazy numbers.
They
to
really
me.
are.
I mean,
I knew he was good with the deep ball. I didn't know he was that good.
You trying
I
to
may
be
be reconsidering my spread take.
It'd be a smart move.
For comparison, someone's going to ask, Dylan Gabriel on these deep passes is 1 for 4 this season. So that's what technically is considered.
1 for 4 on passes of how long?
25 air
25
air
more
yards.
air yards.
He's thrown 4 passes in 3 games. Is it 3 games?
Yeah.
3 games, yes.
4 passes of 25 or more yards.
and you make your living.
And that can be a 15-yard throw from 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
What's the weather in Foxborough this
It's
weekend?
right. I don't think that's
No, it's
line
from
of
the
No,
line
I
of
think it's
scrimmage.
from the line of scrimmage.
It's from the line of
Is it for
scrimmage.
sure?
I believe it's from
Yes,
the line of
it's
scrimmage.
definitely.
I thought it was.
times.
That would be an estimate, obviously, but
How many times have quarterbacks period thrown the ball over 25 yards, including Flacco?
I mean, Baker has the most attempts this year with 38.
So I would, watching Flacco play the first few games, I would wager he couldn't have had more than 5.
I'm looking for Flacco
he
on
probably
here.
had.
Flacco has 23 this season, but I can't separate
You can't
it.
separate 'em.
Unless I go game by game, but that's going to take a little bit more digging.
Yeah. But
Flacco's 6 of 23 on those passes this season.
Compared to Maye, who's 14 of 18.
so if you got 4, and you just say man, that's crazy. Say
By the
you-
way, Baker's 14 of 38, to give you a comparison.
What is? I probably don't know the league average. I'd say the league average would be less than 50% completion on those passes, and he's at 77%.
There's only of quarterbacks that have legitimately played this season. And do we want to count Jacoby Brissett, who's played 3 games?
Yeah, count them.
yeah.
There are only 3 quarterbacks with a completion percentage over 50% on those deep passes.
and he's 77.
It's Drake Maye, Sam Darnold, and then Jacoby Brissett. If we're gonna give Jacoby Brissett the nod, if
In
not,
what
it's
world,
just 2.
2 years ago, would have anyone said that is even possible? That those 3 would be
way.
your most successful long ball hitters.
And that's why they play the game.
Yeah, you
It's
never
still
know,
early,
man.
too.
Fortunes change on a dime in the NFL.
By the way, Ramondre Stevenson and Hunter Henry have more receiving yards than every Browns wide receiver not named Jerry Jeudy. And Hunter Henry has more receiving yards
You
than Jerry
wanted to
Jeudy.
call him Harvey again, didn't you?
Did.
Hunter Harvey is the son of Steve Harvey.
Yeah, is he really?
No, it's his grandson.
No, yeah, I don't think they're related.
Hunter Henry.
All right, next stat comes courtesy of Jack Andrade, who works for the NFL Network, who dug this up. But in the history of the NFL, guys, in the history of the NFL, only 3 players at the age of 24 or younger have had 6 consecutive games of at least 200 passing yards and a quarterback rating of 100 or better. 3 players in the history of the NFL. Those 3 players, Patrick Mahomes, Dan Marino, and Drake Maye from weeks 2 through week 7.
Boy.
200 or more passing yards and 100 or better quarterback rating in 6 consecutive games at the age of 24 or younger.
Their last names all
Mahomes,
start M.A.
Marino, and Drake Maye.
That's
against
insane.
Tennessee this past week. This one's even a little crazier. He became just the 4th quarterback in the Super Bowl era, ever. Or 4th player, actually, because Walter Payton's on this list, with 2 pass touchdowns, 2 or fewer incompletions, and 60 or more rush yards in a single game. I know it's a wonky, kind of crazy stat,
Walter
but
Payton threw 2 touchdowns.
Walter Payton was 2 for 2 in a 2-touchdown game where he rushed for 83 yards.
I think the second time
Drake
they would have seen
Maye,
it coming.
Yeah, right.
RG3, and Lamar Jackson. So pretty elite company for Drake Maye over this last stretch. I know the bottom one
What's
is
really crazy about that is the first 2, the only other 2
Makes
quarterbacks
sense.
to do it, I can see. They're running quarterbacks. I mean, dang.
Drake Maye, what were his rushing yards last year?
he's athletic. Last year for Drake Maye,
Exciting
Exciting
White.
White. Yep. He's
Exciting
now.
Exciting
Yep.
White.
that was well played, Dustin. Well played.
Garrett had me.
Yeah,
callback.
we was looking. I
Yeah,
was like,
we had the
eye
look.
contact.
He gave me the approval to say it again.
Yeah.
Drake,
that was
Drake
it.
Maye.
Yep.
Drake Maye rushed for 421 yards last season.
Yeah, I mean, he's a,
It's not bad.
he's a
pretty
mobile
good rusher. That's a good amount.
Yeah.
40 yards a game.
He's what J.J. McCarthy wants
Oh,
to be.
bro, he ran a like under a 4.6.
Oh.
Yeah, he's athletic.
Oh, he
He's
moving there,
he's
huh?
beyond exciting.
Like, so this is what Trevor Lawrence wants to be when he grows up?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, next stat, and this is important for the Browns.
4.59.
Against Miami last week, and this is going to be pivotal in stopping Drake Maye. The Browns, who are predominantly a man coverage team, heading into last week and played the highest percentage of cover 1 man in the entire league, ran zone on 33 of the 36 dropbacks against Miami. They completely changed their tendency, flipped the script completely. 33 of 36 dropbacks against Miami, they played zone coverage. Miami, and this includes Quinn and Tua, so it's not just with the one, had a 28.4 passer rating against. That's the lowest passer rating against zone defense by any quarterback tandem or individual quarterback the NFL has seen all season. The lowest.
So why are
They
we
had a
doing more of it?
24.4% drop back success rate against that zone coverage. That was the 4th lowest this season.
Yeah,
But week three,
I completely
2023?
write this off because of the opponent.
It's Tua.
To me.
You don't think there's anything to the fact they
No, it's
completely
one
changed the
game.
defensive strategy? I'm not saying it's going to work again, but
Yeah.
that's the heaviest man team in football that went 33 to 36 zone dropbacks against
I
Miami.
was good they switched it up.
Is it because what did Campbell play in Jacksonville?
He's a man corner, ironically.
Yeah, I mean, he's a high cover guy.
And they went zone and
I would think that it makes sense if
Try
they
and
make
beat
the
us.
change because the new guy's not, but he can man with anybody, I would think.
And man coverage, here's 2 things I'm not going to do. I'm not going to put you in man and it's wet. If you fall down, it's a touchdown. I'm not going to put you in man if you get behind because you slip. I got to grab this.
So you think it was weather related then?
I'm going to put you in zone and you playing Tua. So it's like, okay, Tua, if you're going to sit back with a wet football and just carve us up all the way down the field, go be my guest. And he showed you couldn't do that. So
Yeah.
I don't think that they're gonna. That's gonna be their moneymaker moving forward. I don't think you're gonna see them play.
No, that was a game adjustment.
Yeah, a little nice little adjustment.
Just like they said they put the wild dog.
yeah, like
I caught
I-
myself.
wild dog.
Yeah.
Wild
Well,
dog
then good
in
for them for making a
specifically
one-game
on
adjustment.
Thursday
I mean,
because of the weather.
Steve,
Yeah,
that's
keep
impressive.
putting me on camera. I'm trying to get a cramp in my side. How do you keep putting me on the damn camera?
Since when is Bulls? What are you
Like doing all these
nervous?
stretches will take me off the freaking camera.
I'll do the last stat real quick, then we're going to talk some Cavs because they
Take
have
Bull.
their season open
Now I'm
tonight.
never going to be off.
Take Bull
The
live.
last stat you guys got to know
Take camera
for
3.
Sunday. This season, Myles Garrett has faced a chip block on 31.3% of his pass rush
Who
attempts.
keeps these stats?
Last year,
I know, right?
this from Next Gen Stats.
It's
I mean,
crazy.
Last year,
Who is this AI? Does AI do this? 'Cause,
this next
is there a
gen,
person
I
sitting
found
there
it
like,
on
oh,
Next
you
Gen.
chipped? He was chipped.
Yeah.
Chipper
Hey,
is.
shout out.
Last year, he
Skynet
was
came
chipped
back.
on 21.7%. That was the highest of his career until this year. It's 10 points essentially higher this year than it was last year. The first 7 years of his career, so not last year, the first 7 was just 13.9%. So teams are chipping Myles more than ever. Guess which team likes to chip outside edge rushers more than
New
any other
England.
team in football?
Oh, I'm gonna guess the Patriots.
That's a great guess,
better
Dustin.
change
So
that
that's
pick,
something to watch
Dustin.
for on Sunday.
yeah.
Gee, what is chipping a guy like Myles? Can that be something that actually slows him down? It seems like he's having pretty damn good success. Even
Of
against-
course. And you know how
It's not going to speed him up.
the worst thing about being a defensive lineman is that you have to put hands on another man at all times, and that's bad either way. I got to get past the tackle. Oh, there's the tight end. Oh, here comes another little running back putting hands on me. Oh, here comes, now I got to beat the tackle. It slows you down, and it gets nerve-wracking. And so when you got a dominant pass rusher and you have him isolated and they don't like to move him around as much, it slows him down and it takes him out of the football game. And even if you don't slow him down and you don't chip him, it's that hesitation in 2 seconds where it's like, oh, they're not chipping me. Oh, let me rush now. Nah, like it just gets annoying. And plus, you're going to tell everybody else, listen, I like Mason Graham and Malik Collins and with Isaiah McGuire and some of those guys, Alex Wright. But it's Myles Garrett. I'm going to single y'all up until y'all beat me. Y'all going to have 3-4 sacks apiece before I stop chipping, and I'm still going to chip. If Alex Wright kills you and you lose the game because Alex Wright went crazy, shake his hand. I don't think, but my calculus is you're not going to be able to do that.
Right, yeah.
Chip.
It makes sense, but boy, it's alarming how much it's gone up.
Way
from 11% to 30%. Well, they talked about that in the telecast Sunday. And they just talked about from last year, and I was surprised that it was a 10% increase from last year, but it's a 20% increase from a few years ago.
Yeah,
It's hacker miles.
I mean, it's a testament to how good he is. But
Oh, yeah.
We're going to put you on the free throw line, big dog.